Why your cat watches you sleep. It's not random. Your cat has been staring at you while you sleep. And no, it's not because they love you. Scientists have actually studied this, and what they found is kind of unsettling. There are real, specific reasons why your cat sits in the dark, completely still, just watching you breathe. Some of them are sweet, some of them are not. And one of them is going to make you look at your cat completely differently starting tonight. So let's get into it. Because once you understand what's going on inside your cat's head at 3 a.m., you'll never sleep the same way again. First, we need to talk about something most people don't realize about cats. Cats are not domesticated the same way dogs are. Dogs have been living with humans for around 15,000 years. They've had thousands of generations to evolve alongside us, to trust us, to see us as family. Cats, way shorter, and they never fully gave up being wild. Deep inside every house cat, no matter how lazy and fluffy they look, there is still a little predator running ancient software. That software is what's behind most of the weird things cats do, including watching you sleep. So when your cat stares at you in the middle of the night, they're not broken, they're not creepy. They're just being exactly what they are. And once you understand that, everything starts to make way more sense. Let's start with the first reason, and this one is going to hit different if you've ever felt a little special when your cat hangs around you. Your cat is watching you sleep because they're not sure if they can trust you yet. I know, rough. But here's the thing. In the wild, cats are both predators and prey. That means they have to be constantly evaluating who around them is safe and who might be a threat. And even though you've been feeding this cat, giving it treats, letting it sleep in your bed, the cat's brain still runs that safety check every single day. While you're asleep, you're at your most vulnerable. You can't react fast, you can't watch them, and this is actually the perfect opportunity for your cat to observe you without you doing anything unpredictable.
They're basically studying you, looking at your breathing patterns, watching how your body moves, checking if you're the kind of creature that stays calm, even when unconscious. It sounds paranoid, but for an animal that evolved needing to survive in the wild, this is completely logical. Trust is not automatic for cats. It's something they have to build over time, and they build it in moments like this. The good news? If your cat is watching you sleep and not running away from you, that's actually a sign of progress. They care enough to study you, and that's the first step toward them actually feeling safe around you. The second reason is a little more dramatic, and honestly, it kind of makes cats look like tiny, underpaid security guards. Your cat is protecting you. Okay, so before you get too flattered, let me explain what protecting you actually means from a cat's perspective. Cats are territorial animals. Their home is their territory. And in their territory, they have a whole list of things they consider under their watch: their food, their sleeping spots, their humans. When you're asleep, you are the most defenseless thing in the house. And some cats, especially ones that have a strong bond with their owner, will literally position themselves near you as a form of guarding behavior. They're not doing it because they sat down and decided to be heroic. It's instinct. They're responding to the same drive that makes cats sit near windows, patrol the house at night, and freak out when a stranger walks in. Your cat thinks they're the top of the security chain in your home, and watching over you while you sleep is just them doing their job. This is also why some cats will wake you up if something sounds off in the house. A weird noise outside, a smell they don't recognize, something that feels different. They're not trying to annoy you, they're alarming you. They genuinely think something might be wrong. Whether they're right or not is a different story.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. The third reason your cat watches you sleep has nothing to do with safety or instinct. It's actually way simpler and kind of adorable once you think about it. Your cat is bored, and you are the most entertaining thing in the room. Cats sleep between 12 and 16 hours a day, but that doesn't mean they sleep when you sleep. A lot of cats are most active at dawn and dusk, which scientists call being crepuscular. This means that while you're in your deepest, most comfortable sleep at 4 a.m., your cat might be at peak energy, fully awake, looking for something to do. And you, in your bed, making sounds, moving slightly, breathing at a rhythm they can follow, you're basically the most interesting object in a room full of furniture. Cats are hunters by nature. They track movement. They notice changes in patterns. Even your chest rising and falling as you breathe is enough stimulation to hold their attention. It's not that they're staring into your soul. You're just kind of like a slow, weird TV channel they haven't gotten bored of yet. The reason this matters is because if your cat watches you sleep a lot and also seems restless during the day, it might actually be a sign that they need more stimulation in their environment, more playtime, more things to look at, more interaction. A bored cat is a cat that finds entertainment wherever it can. And right now, that's you. The fourth reason gets a little more emotional. And this one, honestly, is the one that changes how I look at cats entirely. Your cat watches you sleep because your sleeping body is one of the ways they bond with you. Here's something most people don't know about cats. They don't really bond through eye contact or face-to-face interaction the way humans do. That actually feels threatening to a cat. In cat language, direct staring is a dominance behavior. It's what cats do when they're challenging each other.
The way cats bond is through proximity, through just being near each other without conflict. Sharing space peacefully is literally a love language for cats. And when you're asleep, you're the most non-threatening version of yourself. You're not making sudden movements, you're not making loud noises, you're not trying to pick them up when they don't want to be held. You're just there, breathing, warm, consistent. For a cat, being near you in that moment isn't surveillance, it's closeness. They chose to be there. They didn't have to be in the room with you. They could have gone anywhere in the house. But they picked your room. They picked near you. There's actually research that shows cats form secure attachment bonds with their owners, similar to how human babies bond with their parents. Cats that are securely bonded tend to stay near their owners more, explore more confidently when their owner is in the room, and show signs of stress when separated. Your cat sitting next to you at 3 a.m., completely still, watching you, that might just be the closest thing they have to saying, "I like being around you." There's also a fifth reason that doesn't come up as often, but is worth knowing if you have a cat that does this a lot. Sometimes, cats watch you sleep because they're waiting. Cats learn your schedule incredibly fast. They know when you wake up, they know when food happens, they know when the day starts. And rather than waiting somewhere random in the house, some cats find it more efficient to just stay near you and monitor the situation directly. The second you show any signs of waking up, they're ready to communicate their needs, which usually means food. If your cat has ever started meowing or pawing at you the moment you opened your eyes, this is exactly why. They weren't waiting for you to wake up, they were watching for you to wake up. There's a difference. One is passive, the other is active monitoring with a goal in mind.
This is actually a sign of a pretty smart cat. They've done the math and figured out that being next to you is the most efficient way to be the first thing you see in the morning. So, to bring it all together, when your cat watches you sleep, they might be building trust, guarding you out of instinct, entertaining themselves out of boredom, bonding with you in the only language they know, or strategically waiting for breakfast. Usually, it's a mix of more than one. Every cat is different, and their reasons will change depending on how secure they feel, how bonded they are to you, and what time of night it is. But the main thing to take away from all of this is that your cat watching you sleep is never random. There is always a reason. And in almost every case, that reason is connected to you specifically. Not the room, not the bed. You. That's actually kind of wild when you think about it. This small animal, with ancient predator instincts and almost no need for human approval, has decided that you are worth watching. If you want to see what other things your cat does that actually have real explanations behind them, watch this next video.